Welcome to Animal Crochet Academy. This is Daria, and we'll be learning how to crochet a bumblebee today. Whether you're a beginner with a bit of crochet experience or looking to create adorable amigurumi projects, this video is tailored just for you. Don't forget to check out the description box below for all the materials and tools you'll need. And make sure to hit that subscribe button to join our creative community. Oh, speaking of exciting news, our brand new Crochet Kits have finally launched. If you're up for a fun mini projects this week, just check out the description box below for all the details. Let's get crocheting! Here you can see all the materials and tools that we'll need for today's tutorial. Today I'm gonna use 4 or medium weight yarn in these 4 colors. So this is our main colors: yellow, brown, blue and white. And I will also need a bit of black and pink for embroidery. Then we are gonna use stuffing, scissors. The hook is a 4mm crochet hook. Then we'll need safety eyes, tapestry needle and a stitch marker. Let's start by making a body. Take a yellow yarn, and the first thing that we'll do a magic circle. So put the yarn on the table with short end going to the left, then create a loop like this with working yarn going over your short end. Then take this intersection with your middle finger and thumb and put the working yarn over your index, and these 2 fingers you bend and they are controlling the tension of the working yarn. So then insert your hook right into the circle, catch the yarn from top and bring it to the front like that, and now move your thumb and middle right under the loop on the hook. Yarn over and pull through. So this is your magic circle. You can untangle this short end and you can use it to make the circle smaller, so pull the short end, or if it's too small you always can pull the circle to make it bigger. Okay, in the first round we need to make 6 single crochet, and all of them will go right into the circle. Insert your hook right into the middle, yarn over, pull through, and you will have 2 loops on the hook. Adjust the size of these 2 loops, especially the second one, and then yarn over and pull through 2. So that's your first single crochet. We need to make 6, so 5 more. Insert your hook into the circle, and when you do that, make sure that you go under both the circle and this short end. Yarn over, pull through, have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2 single crochet. Keep working until you will have 6 single crochet. Alright, so I did 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So then you need to hold the stitches with one hand, and another hand is pulling the short end, and that's how you're closing this gap and you're creating a real circle. So then you need to take a stitch marker and place it on the last stitch, the one that we just made, under 2 loops like this. So right now marker will show us the last stitch in the round. When you come to this point, you will know that this is the end of this round. In the second round we need to make 6 increases, but the first question is, where do we start? Where is the first stitch? You can count backwards, so the stitch with the marker is our stitch number 6. This is 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So this is my first stitch, and I insert my hook right under 2 loops of this first stitch, and I'm doing my first single crochet over there. But I told you that we need to make an increase. In order to make it increase, you need to make another single crochet into the same hole. So 2 stitches into the same hole, that's an increase. And you need to make those increase all around to the end until you will see the marker. When you come to the marker, you need to take it away, put it on the table, and do your last stitch, last increase. So first single crochet I do like normal, but the second one I'm not gonna finish because right after this we need to change our color to brown. So let me show you what I'm doing. I insert my hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, have 2 loops on the hook, and then I drop my yellow yarn and I'm picking the new color and I'm holding the new color like that. So just take the new color in crocheting position and finish the stitch with new color. So then put it on the table like this and make a double knot with short end of new color and long end of the old color. So make a knot and don't forget to put the marker back. We need to put it under 2 loops of the last stitch. Count your stitches. It should be 12 single crochet around the second row. In the third round, we will work with our brown yarn and we will start with 1 increase. So just go into the next stitch and make 1 increase. And then into the next stitch do 1 single crochet. Now we need to repeat this part, 1 increase, 1 single crochet all around to the end. So you do 1 increase and then 1 single crochet. Work like this to the end of this round. At the end of this round, you need to take away the marker, do your last stitch, and don't forget to put the marker back. Count your stitches. You should have 18 single crochet after making this round. It's easy because right now you can count those brown stitches. Round 4, we start with 1 increase. And then you do 2 single crochet, 1 and another 1. So then you need to repeat this part, 1 increase and 2 single crochet all around to the end. 1 increase and 2 single crochet. Work like this to the end of this round. At the end of this round, take away the marker and we need to make our last stitch, but don't finish your single crochet because we are going to change our color one more time. This time it's easy. I just look to the back of my work, find yellow working yarn, drop the brown and hold yellow and finish the row with yellow. Be careful, don't work too tight, otherwise your whole work will not be straight. So don't forget to put the marker back and count your stitches. You should have 24 single crochet. Round 5, we start with 1 increase and then 3 single crochet. Then you need to repeat this part, 1 increase, 3 single crochet to the end of this round. 1 increase and 3 single crochet. Work like this to the end. At the end of this round, take away the marker, make your last stitch, last single crochet, put the marker back, and count your stitches. You should have 30 single crochet after making this round. Round 6, we start with 1 increase, and then 4 single crochet. Then you repeat this part, 1 increase and 4 single crochet all around to the end. 1 increase and 4 single crochet. Work like this to the end. At the end of this round, take away the marker, and we are going to change the color again. So start doing your single crochet, the last single crochet, but stop when you have 2 loops on the hook. Then drop the yellow yarn and pick the brown like this, and finish your stitch with brown yarn. Put the marker back and count your stitches. You should have 36 single crochet. Next 2 rounds, 7 and 8, you work without any changes, without any increases, and you will do it with brown yarn. Please don't forget to put marker back at the end of the round and count your stitches after making each round. Once again, that should be 36 single crochet. At the end of the round 8, take away the marker and start doing your last stitch, but don't finish because we're gonna change color again. Drop the brown, take the yellow, and finish your stitch with yellow yarn like that. Then put the marker back, count your stitches, make sure that you still have 36 single crochet round. And actually right now you can take scissors and cut the brown yarn. We don't really need it. And all these yarn ends you will leave inside. Next 4 rounds, 9, 10, 11 and 12, you work with yellow yarn and you just single crochet around. You should have 36 stitches after making each of these rounds. And please don't forget to put the stitch marker into the last stitch. And I will see you in 4 rounds. Round 13, we start with 1 decrease and we'll be doing invisible decreases. So insert your hook through the front loop of the next stitch, like that. And then insert your hook through the front loop of the following stitch, like this. So we have our loop and 2 fronts. Then yarn over, and you need to pull it through these 2 fronts. You can do it one by one. Have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. So that's our decrease. After that, you need to make 4 single crochet. Be careful, don't go into this hole, because if we look closer, we'll see that this is our second front that we use for our decrease. So go into this stitch and we are making 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. After that, you need to repeat this part, 1 decrease and 4 single crochet all around to the end of this round. Let me show you one more time how to do a decrease. Insert your hook through the front loop of the next stitch, front loop of the following stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 fronts, yarn over, pull through 2. And then go into the next stitch and do your 4 single crochet. Work like this to the end of this round. At the end of this round, take away the marker, make your last stitch, put the marker back, and count your stitches. You should have 30 single crochet after making this round. Round 14, we start with 1 decrease, and then 3 single crochet. Repeat this part, 1 decrease, 3 single crochet all around to the end. At the end of this round, take away the marker, do your last single crochet, and count your stitches. You should have 24 single crochet after making this round. At the end of this round, take away the marker, make your last stitch, and put the marker back. Count your stitches. You should have 24 single crochet after making this round. Round 15, we start with 1 decrease, and then 2 single crochet. Repeat this part, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet all around to the end, to the marker. 1 decrease and 2 single crochet. At the end of this round, take away the marker, make your last stitch, and put the marker back. Count your stitches. You should have 18 single crochet around. Round 16, we start with 1 decrease, and then 1 single crochet. Repeat this part, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet to the end of this round. At the end of this round, take away the marker, do your last stitch, put the marker back, count your stitches. You should have 12 single crochet around. If everything is okay, so then this is the time to install safety eyes. And we will install safety eyes between rounds 10 and 11. So start counting from the very beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our eye will go between round 10 and 11. But you see over here at the beginning of the row, we have this little step when we change the color. So that should be the back of the bee. That means the eyes should be on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somewhere here between row 10 and 11, I place one eye. Then I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, and into the 5th eye insert another eye. So you can change this position, it's up to you. But I like it. So if you like it, take this plastic washer, go inside of the bee and place it like this, with the white part going towards the eye, like that, and just press it. Good. Do the same thing with the other one. After that, we need to stuff the body. So take your stuffing and insert stuffing into the body, and you need to take small portions. And when you insert it, spread it evenly, all the stuffing, so there shouldn't be any bumps or holes. And in round 17, we need to make 6 decreases. So basically you just do decrease, 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 decrease to the end of this round. And when you finish it, you should end up with 6 single crochet. That's what you should have at the end. It's just 6 stitches left. So then we don't need marker anymore. The only thing that you need to make is a slip stitch into the next stitch. So insert your hook into the next stitch under 2 loops, yarn over and pull through everything, through the stitch and through the loop on the hook. Like that, and tighten that. Then you can fasten off, so cut the yarn. You don't need to leave a very long tail, but still leave a little bit so it'll be easy for you to manipulate. Then fasten off, so pull this remaining yarn end through the loop and tighten that. So then take tapestry needle, thread the yarn through the tapestry needle, and now we need to close this hole. So we have those braids, it's 6 stitches, and you need to do the same stitch like into each of the stitches. So you just go through the front loop only and pull it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then pull it, and this is how you close the hole. So now we need to make a security knot. Find any loop that is close to your yarn end, insert your needle under that loop, pull it through but not to the end, leave a loop like this, and then insert your needle into that loop and tighten that. Then find any hole that is very close to the yarn end, insert your needle into that hole and take it away somewhere on the other side, like that. And you can cut the excess yarn. And this is what you're supposed to have. Now let's make antennae. So take the brown yarn and we will start with the magic circle again. So put the yarn with the short end going to the left, then create a loop like this with working yarn over the short end. Catch this intersection with your thumb and middle finger. Put the working yarn over your index, and these 2 fingers, they will hold the yarn end, the working yarn. Then you insert your hook right into the circle, catch the yarn from the top and bring it to the front. Then you do yarn over and pull through. Adjust the size of the circle. And in the first round, we need to make 6 single crochet, and all of them will go right into the circle. Count your stitches, make sure that you have 6. Then pull the short end and close the hole. Take the stitch marker and install it under the 2 loops of the last stitch, like that. In the second round, we need to make 6 stitches. So let's find the first one, count backwards. The stitch with the marker is 6, this is 5, 4, 3, 2, and this is 1. So I'm inserting my hook under 2 loops of the first stitch, and I'm doing my first single crochet. In this round, I need to make just 1 single crochet on top of each single crochet from the previous row, and I will end up with 6. At the end of this round, take away the marker, put it on the table, Make your last stitch. And don't forget to put the marker back. Count your stitches. You should have 6 single crochet after making this round. Round 3, we start with 1 decrease. And then 1 single crochet. Repeat it one more time, 1 decrease and 1 single crochet. And then count your stitches. You should have 4 single crochet at the end of this round. Taking away the marker and doing my last single crochet. Don't forget to put the marker back. Count your stitches. As I said, you should have 4 single crochet. The next 2 rounds, 4 and 5, you work without any changes, and you should have 4 single crochet after making each of these rounds. And at the very end, you need to make a slip stitch into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through everything that you see on your hook and tighten that. Then you can cut this yarn, but leave a little bit longer end because we will use it for attaching the piece later. And pull this yarn end through the remaining loop and tighten that. And this little thing you can cut because we don't need that anymore. And you need to make 2 antennae exactly the same way, and that's what you should have at the end. Now let's make a flower. Today I'll be working with this light blue yarn, but you can take whatever color you like. And we will start with magic circle again. So make a magic circle. And then we need to do 1 single crochet into the circle and then 3 chains. And we need to repeat this part, 1 single crochet, 3 chains, 5 times in total. So we are doing petals now. 1 single crochet and 3 chains. That's what you should have. 1, 2, 3, 4 petals, and 5th is here. So then you need to pull this short end to close the hole in the middle. And you will finish your flower by making a slip stitch into the very first single crochet. So insert your hook over there under 2 loops and make a slip stitch. Then fasten off, so cut the yarn, leaving a long tail for sewing the piece later. And pull this remaining yarn end through the loop and tighten that. This is what you're supposed to have at the end. Now let's make wings. So take the white yarn and we start with the magic circle again. And you need to make 6 single crochet into the magic circle. Count your stitches, make sure that you have 6. If everything is correct, then take this short end and pull it to close the hole. Then take a stitch marker and place it on the last single crochet under 2 loops like that. In the second round, we need to make 6 increases. Let's find the first stitch, count backwards. The stitch with the marker is our 6. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 is here. Insert my hook under 2 loops, okay? And making my first single crochet and second into the same hole. And I need to work like this, making increase in each stitch to the end of this round. At the end of this round, take away the marker, do your last increase, put the marker back, count your stitches. You should have 12 single crochet around. Next 4 rounds, you work without any changes. So rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6, you just single crochet around, and please count your stitches at the end. You should have 12 single crochet. That's what you should have after making 6 rounds. And round 7, we start with 1 decrease. And then make 1 single crochet. And you need to repeat this part, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet 3 more times. Basically, you just do it to the end of this round. Count your stitches. After making round 7, you should have 8 single crochet. In the round 8, you just single crochet around and we'll have 8 stitches at the end. In the round 9, we need to make 4 decreases. So you just make decrease, decrease, decrease to the end. And you will end up with 4 single crochet. Count your stitches, make sure that you have 4. Then let's cut this one, it's on my way, the short end. Then we need to make a slip stitch into the next stitch. Tighten that and fasten off. So cut the yarn, leaving a long tail for sewing the piece later. Pull this yarn end through the remaining loop and tighten that. Then take a tapestry needle, thread the yarn end through the tapestry needle. And we need to close this hole the same way we were closing the hole on the body. So you need to find outside loop of stitches from the previous row. And it will be just 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and tighten that. Both wings you do exactly the same way, and that's what you should have at the end. Now let's attach antennae to the body of the bee. I already did one just to show you the placement. So, and you see when you attach the first one, don't cut the yarn. Attach another piece, and only if you're 100% satisfied with the position, then you can break the yarn. Okay, so I think this is a good placement. It should be right in the middle and a little bit like this. A little bit further from the eyes. I think that's a good spot. Okay, so make one stitch on the body. And just one stitch through one loop on the piece, on the antenna. And every time you want to do a next stitch on the body, check the position. Check that you make sure that you still like the position of the piece. And again, make one stitch on the body, one stitch on the piece. Okay, if everything is okay, so then you can make a security knot. Find any loop that is close to your working yarn, insert your needle under that loop, pull through but not to the end, leave a loop, and then insert your needle into that loop and tighten that. And then you need to insert your needle into any hole that is close to your yarn end and take it away on the other side. And cut the excess yarn. Do the same thing with the other yarn end. Now let's attach the flower. I think I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, and I have two yarn ends. One is the middle yarn end that I am going to ignore for now. And the other one, the long one, I thread through the tapestry needle. Then I put it on the B, right above the eye. And start sewing. So I'm not going to attach petals. And the seam itself will be just like circle on this side. It would be a circle. And I'm going to pick loops from the single crochet only, not touching the chains. One stitch on the body, one stitch on the flower. And I work like this all around. Okay, if you like the position, so again, then you need to make a security knot. And since I'm using the blue yarn, so it's better to do the knot on the blue piece. So that's why I'm going under the blue yarn. Okay, not to the end. Yeah, leaving a bigger loop and then insert my needle into that loop and tighten that. And then insert this needle into any hole that is very close to the yarn end and take it on the other side. And cut the excess. And we need to do the same thing with this middle piece, so I'm threading it through the tapestry needle. And I don't need to make a security knot. I'll just insert the needle into any hole that is close to the yarn end and take it away somewhere on the other side. And cut the excess yarn. This is what you should have. All right, now let's embroider a mouth. So I took the black yarn and threaded through the tapestry needle. And the mouth would be like a little triangle over here. And it's on the same row where we have eyes, so the bottom row. Let's try to find the middle. I think it's here. I insert my needle over there and take it away a little bit on the angle, like this, and pull through. So then I go into the same hole again and take it away on the other side. And now I need to insert my needle into the same hole one more time, and I take it on the other side of the body. Thread this remaining yarn end through the tapestry needle. Insert your needle into the same hole again and take it away somewhere on the other side. Okay, that's what you should have. If everything is good and you like the position, so then you can cut this excess yarn. That's what you should have. And now let's make a blush. So I took pink yarn, threaded through the tapestry needle, and this time we'll be using this row, the first yellow row, like over here. And you just need to make one stitch right under the eye. I think something like that will work. Pull through. And then repeat it again. So insert your needle into the same hole one more time, but take it away over here under the next eye. Another eye. Yes. And I'm inserting it into the next hole, like just one stitch apart, and take it away somewhere on the other side. Thread this beginning yarn end through the tapestry needle and insert it into the same hole and take it away somewhere on the other side. Okay, I like it. So now let's cut the excess yarn. And that's what you should have. Now we'll be attaching wings. So I already attached first one. It will look like that from the front. And you see I didn't break the yarn because I want to attach another one. And then if I'm 100% satisfied, then I can cut both yarn ends. Okay, so thread the yarn through the tapestry needle and place it at the back of the bee, and it should be above this brown stripe. And make sure that from the front, that's what you see. You see a little bit of white coming right under the antenna. Okay, and do one stitch on the body. And one stitch on the wing. Every time you want to do one stitch on the body, check the position, make sure that you still like it. And do one stitch on the body and one stitch on the wing. And we can even join these two wings together. I think it will look better if there is no gap between white wings. Yeah, like this. So everything is good. Let's make a security knot. Find any loop that is close to your yarn end, insert your needle under, pull through, but not to the end, leave a bigger loop, and then insert your needle into that loop and tighten that. And then we can hide the yarn end inside of the bee. Do the same thing with the other yarn end. And cut the excess yarn. And this is what you should have at the end. Thanks for joining me today at Animal Crochet Academy. If you're excited about our new crochet kits, be sure to stay tuned for the upcoming launch date. Happy crocheting, and I'll see you in the next video.